Hey guys, my name's Nick with Slingshot Disc Golf. I am a student in the training program, and I've been talking to Coach T recently, and I wanted to give back to the community and to Coach T for everything he's done for me. So we decided that I could make a little content, and that's going to be called The Voice of the Student. So that's going to be mostly part testimonial and vlog of my my disc golf journey and my learning of the slingshot method. And the first one here is just gonna be a little introduction, and then we're gonna do like an in the bag of the student video, which I hope will be a lot of fun. And then I have maybe a couple other little ones planned. And then the really cool part is that really soon from now, I'm gonna get to go and get one-on-one training with Coach T. And I know that he's been training other students. Kind of salty that I didn't get to be the first one or something, but I'm going to get up there and I'm going to have a blast, and we're going to record it for you guys if we can. So quickly about me, I'm 44, so I represent the older community of people that might be picking up slingshot or disc golf. Definitely an amateur. I have not being 44, I'm probably not going to go pro or anything like that. I'm not quite the athlete I used to be, but I still, I try my best. And I want to tell you, like most of you, I found slingshot because I found the game and I was taught the traditional method of throwing. I call it the traditional method, which is the start the lawnmower on the table, pull into the power pocket, brace on your left leg and throw. And I understand why it's taught. It's the most easy way to get somebody throwing a disc and, not hitting the sport immediately, because it actually gives you a result that goes down the field and you can play. But it's really bad for your shoulder. 2 months in, my shoulder was wrecked. I couldn't hold even like a gallon of milk out of the fridge. It would just shake. And I was injured. I was basically injured. And I still wanted to play real bad, though, and I was thinking I was going to have to give up the game, and I decided I found the slingshot method on there, and Coach T had just opened his training program. And I said, okay, I'm going to give this guy a shot. He speaks to me on camera. I love his intensity. I love the things that he's telling me. Let's try it. Let's try it for like 2 months or something and see if they have results. And I started having a good result. I was able to gain like 150 feet on my throw easy without pain in my shoulder. And I'm here to tell you right now that I do not throw a perfect slingshot. I maybe have 50% to 70% success doing it the correct way, which is why I'm going to go get the one-on-one training. But with what I have done so far, I was able to play pretty much all year without pain in my shoulder. And that to me, that's a success, and it should be inspiring to you to maybe give it a shot. I don't want this just to be an advertisement, but this is part of my journey, and it's what happened. That's what happened in my life and how I'm here on this channel. So the other part, I want to talk about some more about my injury. I had a second injury, and that was to my foot, and it's the back leg. The back leg is the one we want to be trying to use. But I was playing in the wrong kind of shoes. So it has nothing to do with slingshot. It has everything to do with the kind of shoes I was wearing. And they were tall shoes with a lot of squish. And you do a sideways movement, and they would just squish sideways like this. And that dislocated my heel bone. And I tried to play on that thing for months and months and months. And I was stubborn. I didn't go to the doctor because who loves to go to the doctor? Terrified that they were going to tell me I had like tore something and I was going to need surgery, and didn't want to hear it. And then finally broke down. I went in, I got it looked at, and it was just dislocated, and they popped it back into place, and still have some pain in there, but it's like so much better. So I encourage you to make sure you're wearing proper footwear when you go out there. So that's pretty much my experience so far. I've probably shaved 20 to 25 points off my game just with slingshot method. And I'm looking for a little bit more. I don't want to be, I want to kind of get in the negative scores. I started out your plus 20 player or worse, and I can dial it much closer to that E, the big E. That's like you got to get to that goal, and then you can start getting the negatives. And I want to get to the negatives. I don't need to be minus 15 pro player, course record dude, but I want to be respected out there for my ability, and I want to look good while I do it. And I think the slingshot method is the way to go for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy the next content that I'm going to make, and I will see you guys soon. Remember, slingshots for everybody.